Right, hello everyone, welcome back to another video on the BMW E36. So I'm actually going to be starting off the project on this BMW E36 with a bit of a detailing series. So over the next couple of videos you're going to see myself and my dad deeply clean my BMW E36 that I've just picked up. It's 27 years old or 27 odd years old. I don't think it's ever really had a decent clean, so it's well overdue one, both inside, outside, underneath and in the engine bay. So I've recently took this car over to Paddock and he's gave it an inspection. He told me and he advised me I need to give the underneath a decent clean. I had a bit of an accident in the ice, so ended up in a bit of a bank, so the underneath is covered in mud, so that all needs to be properly power washed out and deeply cleaned. The interior also, I don't think it's ever had a decent clean in there. There's a lot of gunk and a lot of grime around the steering wheel and the handbrake, so I'm aiming to give the interior a full blitz, including taking the seats out and also looking to do some bits with the outside as well and polishing that up as best as we can. Obviously the car's going to have a full restoration, it's going to have a full respray, the bonnet needs to be sorted out and stuff, but it's just a case of cleaning it up as best as we possibly can and seeing how we can get what we can sort of get up to it. And I've actually already filmed these videos, but I wasn't quite happy with the intro, so I'm doing these again, which is what I'm doing now. So the interior is already done, the underneath's already done, and the engine bay is already done. During the time of these videos as well, Sam's Detailing have kindly sent me out some products to try, which I'm going to be doing with the outside. Now I haven't actually done the outside properly, so I'll be looking forward to using the Sam's Detailing products and seeing how well we can bring up this BMW E36 with their products. But the first part of the detailing part of the project will be giving the interior deeply clean. So we've taken all the seats out, deeply cleaned all the carpets, deeply cleaned all the seats, gave the dash and door plastics well needed clean, and it's looking absolutely amazing. So in this video I'm going to show you what we've been up to, show you the process of it, and then we're going to carry on with the next part of it, which will be the underneath and the engine bay. As you can see already, the car's been stripped out, so we've got no seats in here. I've got the passenger seat next to me and the driver's seat over there. Now the seats are out, it's a good opportunity to shampoo the carpets, good opportunity to do what we can with the seats and just see where we are. Luckily this car hasn't got a lot of plastics, they're pretty clean, so I'm going to get my dad on the plastics, I'm going to shampoo the seats and carpets and basically just going to see what we can do to bring up this E36 interior. I think we decided that the interior is probably going to change at some point, isn't it, Dad?
Definitely.
Do something to it. I don't like the colour. We don't like the light cloth grey, do we? And we'll probably get all the doors sprayed black at some point as well. Maybe make it a bit black and red interior or do something like that. But I think initially it'll be good just to get it cleaned up and then we'll see what we're working with, basically. There's a few issues that we've come across with like the door handles and that as well, isn't there?
Yeah.
So we need to get that looked at some point. But I thought today we'll do full interior clean and then just see where we go up to. So I'll try and include as much of the detailing process as possible. cracking on with the interior cleaning, so I just started shampooing the carpets. They're looking better. Just going around the handbrake and stuff, there's loads of grease and loads of grime. This here is literally just build up grease and grime. So just using a little bit of stiff brush to go on it. So I can't find any scrubber rubbers, but that should just clean off quite well. Let's have a look now. It's getting there.
It's coming.
So we spray it again. But bear in mind, this whole handbrake cable, handbrake lever was literally the same. So it just shows how bad the car was. But even like all this should come up quite well. These grubby door handles should hopefully come up quite well. So all these cables there, God knows what all this is, spaghetti junction. So that needs to be all sorted out at some point, tidied up. God knows what that is, but the actual carpets and that's starting to come up well. Just going around all these bits, like even like this. This is all going to get replaced anyway, because this just pops off. So that all needs to be replaced. Anyone knows what this button is here, let us know. Don't know what that is. So how's this handbrake looking? Should be better, shouldn't it?
Still there. Still there.
Just keep it, we'll soak it again.
Just leave it on for 5 minutes. Yeah.
It's just probably been on there for years. But yeah, it's looking better.
It's going to be underneath as well, isn't it?
Yeah.
So leave it on for a few minutes.
Yeah, leave it on. Using built hammer Surfex to take it off, so and we'll go around a little bit around there and stuff. Happy days. Right, update on the 36 interior. Now all the plastics are fully deeply cleaned. The seats have been shampooed and the carpet's been shampooed. A few areas we've done what we can with Ampy Dad, like a few plastics and stuff, cleaned up as best as we possibly can. What we said about the seats are a little bit stained, so they're probably going to need to be steam cleaned at some point, aren't they?
Yeah.
And maybe we'll steam clean the plastics and stuff. Well, we're not limited on time today, but we've only got so many hours today that we can do it. But I feel like we've done we've got a really good result so far, haven't we?
Yeah.
I mean, the amount of grease and grime that was on the steering wheel, like gear gaiter, handbrake. You've never seen anything like it, have you?
No.
It's quite bad, wasn't it? So I'm glad we've been wearing gloves. But I mean, that's looking like amazing now, a million times better. Yeah, check out the steering wheel. It looks so much better. It was all like white and greasy around here and stuff, and all this handbrake, there was all grease and grime around there, so that's looking a lot better. All the plastics are looking a lot better. And the carpets is probably as best we can. I've only shampooed them with normal shampoo and obviously cold water. They do need to be steam cleaned, but like the doors and that as well. Just looks loads better. So I think what we need to do now is need to stick the seats back in. We're going to just loose fit them, aren't we?
Yeah.
We're not going to, no point in bolting them down. I don't need to use the car at all. So you've cleaned all the rails. All the rails need to be like powder coated and that at some point and greased, don't they?
Yeah.
Because it's quite stiff, old car. What are we thinking for the interior? Are we thinking maybe now it's all cleaned, we've got any ideas, any plans of what we want to do with it, or
Just see what it comes up like when it's all
all
dry.
steam cleaned and that? Yeah.
That's
We were
the
saying
next-
about like little details like the gear stick, like some little bits like that needs to be replaced because it's all like perished.
Yeah.
Steering wheel, yeah, if you look, and it's all coming off and stuff as well, and like little holes in there, and that all needs to be replaced. The steering wheel's got some wear at the top, so that all needs to be sorted out. Other than that, it's just little details like that that need to be sorted out at some point.
Yeah.
I think we'll look at potentially keeping the plastics but painting them black,
Yeah.
seeing what we can do. Carpets, I don't know if anyone knows if you can dye carpets, let us know. If not, we'll get some black carpets out of another E36 with a black interior, and maybe we could look at some temporary seats for the time being. We could get some either temporary cloth black seats or some leather seats just to put in there until we decide exactly what we want to do. But stuff like this and that I don't like, it's all sagging and that, so that all needs to be sorted out at some point, get all that retrimmed and just work out a bit of a plan from there. But let's get these seats back in and then we'll see what it looks like once it's all back in. Now it's all cleaned up. Just slightly top. Yeah, cool. Right, the interior is now all put back in the 36, so seats are in. We've just finger tight the bolts because the seats will probably come back out, so we're going to do another clean on it, aren't we? Just a little steam clean. Condition of the seats is quite bad. They're pretty ruined, aren't they, to be fair, the seats. So, well, I think we'll steam clean the seats again, steam clean the carpets, sort out the runners and that. These are probably going to have to be powder coated at some point, but we'll clean all them up, grease them up because they're quite stiff. But the rest of the interior, to be fair, like, it's looking mint. All the handbrake, gear stick, steering wheel plastics.
Did it at 9:30 this morning?
Yeah, looks mad different. So even the back's all ripped as well, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like, it's got loads of rips in that. These speakers are a bit mad, aren't they? I don't know why someone's retrofitted that. Yeah. I personally wouldn't have done that, but it'd be interesting to see what it's like when we get a bit of a sound, like a radio in there. But it's definitely better.
Headline is quite good on this car.
Yeah, it's definitely in good condition. No one smoked in it. It's not been smoked in, I don't think. It'd be good to get the sunroof working. It's just the handles and that we need to get sorted out now, the front handles, because there's nothing worse than trying to get into this car with these dodgy handles.
If we steam clean it,
Yeah.
that'll finish off the
Get you on the video.
interior.
Yeah.
And then when we get all the door shuts and that done,
Yeah.
the exterior done.
Be spot on. Rest in peace, the mirror. And it'd be nice when the outside's all done, wouldn't it?
Get that lack off the bonnet.
Yeah, that's one of the plans, actually. Get all this off. Literally get all that off. And then we'll look at painting it at some point, won't we? But yeah, it looks naff at the minute with all that lacquer, so.
A bit of a state on the outside.
Yeah, that's that country lane, unfortunately. So.
But next time when we've done it, it'll look a lot different.
Yeah. It'll look loads different. So, yeah, that's that done, I think. What's the boot looking like?
Fair day's work.
Yeah, good day's work, that. I'll tidy all this up.
And this, didn't we, as well?
Yeah, some original
What goes in there?
warning triangle. This is quite cool as well, that I liked.
Got to do the other half of that.
Oh yeah, clean that. 50-50, yeah. I'll show you that in this. Yeah, we've got all like original parts which are down here, but it's cool, that. Little things like that, little details. Yeah, I didn't even see that in there before. I don't know how I missed that.
It's good, then.
But also we disconnected the battery because I thought it was airbags in the seats, but it turns out there actually wasn't any to connect. So we'll screw that back up and connect that back up. But that is the E36 interior for now. Happy days. Right, I think we'll call it that for the E36 interior for now. So we might do another video on the next plans with the interior in our project car. But that's the worst of it now done. We're both happy with it, aren't we? I had my lunch in this car the other day, and the state of the steering wheel, the gear stick and the handbrake definitely makes me think, but at least we can get in it now, go out in it if we did want to, and it's a bit cleaner than what it is. I think we're going to steam it though, aren't we?
Yeah, we'll steam clean it.
And
at least now you can have your lunch in it without
feeling like I've got a quarantine and that.
Yeah.
When I get out.
Getting an injection.
I think yeah, that was the thing. I think COVID would have been the least of my problems. But no, you smashed out the plastic. Plastic
looks a lot better. Looks loads better.
I don't know when this.
I'm sort of surprised how well it's come up actually.
I'm surprised. I tried to think when this car was last clean.
Years,
isn't it? So, but it's definitely looking and smelling fresher now anyway. So I think maybe next time gonna do an exterior video. Next time we do the outside, might as well give the interior a quick steam off. I think the exterior is gonna make hell of a video, hell of a transformation, and see what it's like underneath. Still got to see if under the mud there's any scratches that I've caused from that accident the other day. Hopefully, fingers crossed, there's no more. That side was quite bad anyway, to be fair, before, but hopefully once all the mud's off there's not too much scratches or anything from my little accident in the hedge the other day. But I think we'll call it there for now. Are you happy with the
yeah good,
and
all
then,
good to go.
I think we'll come back to it in a couple of weeks and see where we can get then. So hope you all enjoyed the video. Make sure that you like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys and girls in the next one. Ciao.